I have a video of it on my other channel, I believe, my nature channel. But yeah, that's life. I'm out of there now. I'm staying here at Airbnb, Cupertino. I'm thinking I'm gonna stay there until the end of the year, but after that, I don't know. I'll have to take it day by day after that. Next year, 26, it should be an interesting year because I don't know what's going to happen really as far as me finding a new permanent address. I may just, I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see, like I said. Hopefully I can time spot like I did when I had to move out of the condo in Los Altos here. I mean Los Altos. I used to live in Los Altos, in North Los Altos. And then I found, when I had to move out of there, I found a room in Los Altos Hills. And there was a lot of ups and downs in Los Altos Hills. But for the most part, it was affordable. It was affordable, and I did have to put up with a lot of shenanigans. And I learned a lot from it. Now I'm learning more as well from living in Airbnbs. I don't know what my next chapter will be. I guess you'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully good things come. But yeah, it kind of depressed me. I went through a little depression thing because I had to move my stuff, like my, like I was saying, into a public storage. For a minute, I thought about giving everything away, and I kind of did. I gave half of my stuff away, but not everything. I guess my sister convinced me not to give everything away. But anyway, here we are, going back. We're inside the county park, Rancho San Antonio, open space. No black-tailed deer today that I've seen. We're gonna see if we can pick up some feathers. I like picking up feathers. There's some gophers there. I don't know if you guys can see them, but there's a few gophers over there. They do a good job in standing and not being seen. They stand up and they look like a branch. But yeah, my wrists kind of get tired of holding this GoPro. Oh, we're heading back. Oh yeah, if you're watching, I'll probably will have to do this, like I said, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, because YouTube is not letting me upload long videos right now, because there's been a problem with my number supposedly being associated with too many accounts. Anyway, not too many people here on a Thursday. There was more people on Saturday. Last Saturday when we were here, there was more people. And over there is my favorite tree in this area. This bay laurel here is hundreds of years old. And one of the biggest, probably the tallest in California. And yeah, nice tree over there. And like I said, the reason why there aren't too many anymore is because the the 49ers that came here looking for gold and started logging the trees, the old trees, to use for their homes, to use for the railroad tracks, to use for all kinds of stuff. To sell, you know, to other parts of the country. So the logging industry logged all the big trees, nearly all of it. There's still one like the one we just saw that remains. And like I was saying, the other trees that I named, if you were paying attention, the coast redwoods that are named. So it's estimated that only 3% now or less remain of old growth trees. And it's because, like I was saying, the people that came here in the mid 19th century were like, it's a eureka time for them, where they were just going out willy-nilly. You know how it is, humans they don't really think, they just think about money. That's what's going to end the current regime, is greed. Because once greed takes over and you stop thinking about humanity and the natural world, it retaliates. And then people are going to start dying from cancer, start dying from all kinds of stuff. You know, because we're eating all the unhealthy foods. You know, the animals that we're eating, they're not healthy. If they're not healthy, we're not gonna be healthy. If the trees are gone, we're not gonna have fresh air.
Oh,
so yeah, you're getting close to the end. Unless we can change it around, unless we can start caring for the trees, you know, caring for the animals. Stop being stupid. Stop listening to politicians like Trump and any other politician. Anyway, it's my 1 year anniversary that we're celebrating here of no alcohol. 1 year anniversary, no alcohol, which is a big deal for me, because alcohol, ever since the pandemic started, I forgot to say, I had a relapse. Before the pandemic came around, I was alcohol free for 7 years. I hated alcohol. And then once the pandemic hit, that's when I relapsed in 2020. Started drinking Space Dust, Coors Lights, Coronas, wines of all types, you know, reds, whites. And I was looking at it as normal, as a normal thing to do. Oh, it's normal to drink 30 Coors Lights. Oh, it's normal to drink 2 wine bottles. Oh, it's normal to drink a 6-pack of Space Dust. Oh, it's normal. During the pandemic, during the height of the pandemic, while people were wearing masks, worrying about, you know, worrying about their whatever it is, I was drinking alcohol because I knew that it was all, you know, if you know what I'm talking about, it was all BS. And if you try to warn people, you know, they would look at you as a person spreading, you know, misinfo or disinfo, when you're really just saying the truth. So anyway, that's another story. We are over 1 year now, no alcohol, and you know what? I was planning on drinking after that, you know, on special occasions. But you know what? We're gonna go 2 years now. 2 years no alcohol. gonna make another pledge. Going 2 years now. We reached 1 year, we're going for 2 years. Now for medical cannabis, medicinal cannabis, I never made any pledges. I just been off it for 4 months because I basically don't have a spot where I can do it, and 2, it's getting too expensive. So, but nothing against, like I was saying, medical cannabis. Always let the motorists go. This is a trick of the trade. If you're running, when you're running, always let motorists go. Don't assume anything. Just even if they stop, just politely let them know that you're gonna wait. Why? Because it's a good practice. I've been practicing that for 16 years. And I've never been hit by a car, knock on wood. Although I got hit by a car one time. It was a car that was backing up, but it was not during my runs. It was during a time where I was underneath a underground parking at a grocery store. The motorist apparently didn't see me and backed into me, and I had a little bit of pain, recurring pain. None lately, thank God. Whew. Like I said, I've been through a lot, but I'm still going. We're still going here. Hopefully, I can look back to your year, 2 years later, and make another video and say, well, we're in our 2nd year anniversary, no alcohol. Right now, we're in our 1st. And we're recording it.